Good evening, everyone. My name is Luke Premo, and I'll be leading the BBF Evening News. Our first story tonight is the major story that everyone is talking about, is the election. The two polarizing candidates are at each other's necks, trying to get as much support as they can. Even though the election is technically over, votes are still being counted. The Republican candidate and incumbent President Dwight Schrute is currently behind an electoral count, but he is certainly not out of the race. Mr. Schrute, when asked about his chances, simply said, "I will win." The Democrat candidate, George Costanza, says, "I feel very comfortable where our lead is at right now, and I look forward to being the next president of the United States." Now, obviously, this election has not been met without controversy. Fringe third-party candidate Donald Trump has said he was cheated out of the election because he wasn't on the ballot in many swing states. Focusing more on the actual candidates, Mr. Schrute's campaign has filed many lawsuits in states' voting processes. In Pennsylvania, his home state, he claimed that over 11,000 ballots were counted using unofficial methods like Google Forms. Evidence has yet to be seen. Early reports said that random boxes of ballots were received by numerous states, being 100% for Mr. Costanza, actually turned out to be McChicken wrappers, accidentally sent to polling locations instead of McDonald's. In another lawsuit, we're getting breaking news right now. Mr. Schrute's campaign has filed yet another lawsuit. Let me check here. According to early information we are getting from our sources, a poll worker has actually coughed. That's right, you heard it correctly. Has coughed in the wrong direction while counting ballots. Now, obviously, people who are involved in politics and the news will know this is a blatant violation of the 31st Amendment and even the 48th one. And so we're going to go now to his campaign manager, Tom Dover, who's holding a press conference. Good evening, folks. We don't have a lot of information at this time, but we do know that a Michigan poll worker has committed an act of treason. This undisclosed poll worker has coughed in the wrong direction, threatening the long-standing democratic process that has upheld this country for centuries. We're even getting reports that another worker has actually turned his wrist and checked the time. This is completely outrageous, and it's disheartening that they are allowing people to get away with this. Now, Mr. Schrute is going to make a stop to make sure that this does not ever happen again. Thank you. Welcome back, folks. That was Mr. Dover, Mr. Schrute's campaign manager. We do not have a lot of time left tonight, but I would love to get our chief political correspondent, Jay Nether, to comment on this. Jay, what do you have to say? Well, I think this was obviously a tremendous act of violence against our republic. And I think the Schrute campaign really does have a good case here, but they need to gather enough evidence, and if they do, they can certainly turn this election around in favor for them. Okay, thank you, Mr. Nether. Your input is invaluable. That is it for the BBF Evening News. Have a great night. My name is Luke Premo, and thank you for watching.